Hello and welcome to the channel where we talk about all things Weiss Schwarz and chill with friends. My name is Liam and today we're talking about the Bushiroad English Conference for Summer 2022. Now, if you are new to the channel here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, please let me know by hitting that like button. As well as that, please check out my other social medias on Twitch, on Discord, and on Twitter. Links are in the description below. And also feel free to check out my new Patreon. Again, link will be in the description below. But let's jump straight in. So at 5 AM UK time, or 9 PM PST, the Bushiroad English Conference for Summer 2022, or BCS 2022. So in this video, I'm going to summarize what's happened during that conference, as well as offer some summary and personal thoughts on the actual conference itself. Now, if you want to see the actual video itself, link is in the description below. Go check out the channel and give Bushiroad some love there. So first of all, we had a really nice intro from Kadani Summer, the president and CEO of Bushiroad International. And yeah, it was really cool to see him again and, you know, see that what he's saying, he's not just looking at JP, he's obviously looking at SEA as well. So it's nice to see that there is some input from him in regarding the English conference. Then we move on to Matt, the marketing coordinator for Bushiroad C. And again, looking fine, Matt. I love you and you're great and I want you more. Give us more content, please. Matt's first port of call was talking about BSF 2022 or Springfest and showing some lovely pictures of the events as well as some of the winners. So it was really nice to see those and recap that from around the world and to hear that, you know, Springfest was a success in the long run. So it's great to hear that, and it's great to hear that in-person events are pretty much in full swing now. But let's see what carries on with that afterwards. Now, although it's already been confirmed, Matt also confirmed again that BCS 2022, the Bushiroad Championship Series, is happening this year. Really excited for that. There was then mention about the World Finals, and they said they haven't confirmed the location and they might spice it up a bit. Whether that means it won't be in Japan kind of concerns me. The biggest thing with the World Finals and the Championship Series is the chance to go to Japan. So if it's not in Japan, I'll be very curious as to where it is this year. Maybe America, maybe Singapore. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the chat below. Again, they then talk about Bro 2022, the online event, the Bushiroad Rumble Online, with some really good puns and yeah. And as part of that, he then mentioned the video that he and Chris made in regards to how to play online. I recommend you check it out. Link will be in the description below. It's quite funny actually, but it is really informative, so definitely check it out. They then moved on to talk about Vanguard Zero, Vanguard Will Dress, which I'm not going to cover much in this video, but check the actual conference to find out more information about that. But the thing I do want to talk about Vanguard is that they are getting an official video game, which is quite big. Whether that means that there's something down the line for Weiss Schwarz, I doubt it because of all the licensing and how that would work out. I'm not really sure. At the same time, though, being a video game, and at the end of the day, Weiss Schwarz, once they had the licenses printed, the way that licensing works, they had it, they printed it, they can sell it. That's it. Like, you know, it's not a matter of, oh, you're reproducing it, you're just utilizing current assets. So I don't see the problem with a Weiss Schwarz game. I really don't. But seeing that the Vanguard one's happened is really exciting. It's going to be available on Nintendo Switch and on Steam. I will definitely be getting it on Steam. I will likely be playing it on stream at some point just to try and get into Vanguard. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see what happens and see how it turns out. They haven't released a date for anything yet, but they have done the official announcement, which is really exciting. And then we'll move straight on to Weiss Schwarz. So first of all, 7 Deadly Sins Set 2, the Commandment set, has got an official date release of December 2022. Haven't confirmed a day, but December, that's good for me. Bunny Girl Senpai Set 2, Albuta Set 2, or Rascal Does Not Dream of Dreaming Girl, has got a confirmation date of the 14th of October. Saikano, or How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend, has got an official release date for the 28th of October, only 2 weeks after Albuta. And Kobayashi-san's Dragon Maid has got a release date of the 18th of November, so if you want to get me a birthday present in November, you know what to get me. And then Matt's very swiftly moved on to the new releases. Now, if you've been checking on Twitter and on Facebook, you would have seen that they have been announcing in the last 3 or 4 posts, like advertising the summer conference. And in 3 of those, they announced some clues. One of them being related to, you're going to love to see this. I can't remember the exact quote. The second one was, oh, let's call it a date. And then the third one was, things will start to change. So in relation to the first clue, we got a confirmation that Kaguya Love is War Set 2 is coming to English Weiss Schwarz. Not surprised here. The clue was very obvious in my opinion. It did throw up some ifs and buts about Love Live Sunshine. However, Kaguya Love is War Set 2 coming to English. We'll see how it impacts the English game. The second clue regarding dates, Date Alive Set 2, which includes Volume 2 and Volume 3 of the anime, is coming to Weiss Schwarz English. The reveals are actually already happening in Japanese, so we'll see how they impact and how they come across the English game. Will they be as impactful as when Date Alive was in full power with the 8 standby build? I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with this. And the final announcement, the final release in regards to things will change when the Fire Nation attacks. Avatar The Last Airbender is coming to English Weiss Schwarz as an English original. That's really cool. It's a Nickelodeon. It means that they've potentially got a deal with Nickelodeon for potential future English originals. Give us SpongeBob. That'd be so funny. Imagine if there's a SpongeBob set. That would be so great. It's really cool that Avatar, I know a lot of people have been saying since the release and the announcement of English originals, English exclusives, a lot of people saying, oh, it'd be great if Avatar The Last Airbender got a set, and it finally is. I haven't got any release date for it, but I'm really excited to see that this has got a set. I'm personally not that invested in it, but it is making me go, maybe I should check it out. Maybe there's something I do need to invest into. Yeah, it's really, really, really exciting. I'm so glad that after all this time that franchise is coming to English Weiss Schwarz. And following that, they literally just showed everything in terms of the release schedule up to date for Weiss Schwarz, including obviously the 3 new additions. And yeah, that was it. There was really not much else on the stream. So to give my overall thoughts on the conference, I don't know. If I was to compare it to the spring conference was better. It had more news. The flow seemed better. The hype seemed better. Maybe that's just the idea of, you know, being able to bounce off of 2 people in a conference rather than being stuck with one person. I think Matt, given what he had to work with, did a great job. And I say this from a place of love and care. I think the summer conference was underwhelming. Now, whether that's because they just couldn't announce stuff in regards to BCS, Bro, to other sets, in regards to new reprints, whether that's just because they were unable to do so, so be it, and it's kind of out of their control. But I do feel that it was missing something. And honestly, I think a really big part of that is something that really made some of the recent videos really stand out was the inclusion of the community. The inclusion of Chris during the How to Play Online videos, inclusion of WCC Kai in some of the other videos. I just think having that extra inclusion in the videos from the community members, especially content creators, is really nice touch to show that Bushiroad are in touch with the community, they're in touch with the content creators, and I think it just looks really good. And I think they missed it here. I think they could have used that to, you know, we're getting together again for in-person events, we're meeting up again. Why not get content creators involved on this? I hope they maybe do that for autumn or winter. But yeah, I think that there was just something missing from today's conference. Not only that, me personally, I'm a little underwhelmed with the announcements. I'm happy that the dates have been confirmed for some of the sets. Personally, I'm not investing into Kaguya Summer. I'm also not that invested into Date Alive. Avatar is really cool, and again, I'm really hyped for Avatar, and I think that's great. But I don't know, it just felt like there wasn't the hype as there was for the spring conference. Check out my video on the spring conference where I talk about and summarize that. I thought the spring conference was fantastic and I thought it was really good, but the summer conference just didn't hit that mark. Maybe because we had high expectations from the spring conference. I don't know. It just seemed like it was very rushed. I mean, think about this. The announcement for the summer conference literally happened less than 2 weeks before the conference. So maybe they was like, okay, we've got to throw something out there. Let's get this done. Again, this is all a assumption. I don't know if that's the case or not. I'm not claiming that to be the case. That's how it feels like. Not only that as well, it felt like there was just less going on. The actual touching of BCS 2022 was just sort of thrown in there. The thing about the World Finals was just thrown in there, leading to speculation. I would have potentially said not even mention anything about the World Final location, just leave it for now until you know what's going on. I wouldn't have even spoiled it. I wouldn't have even touched it because I think there are going to be some people that are going to be worried about it. Another big thing for me, and something I was very surprised with, Weiss Schwarz did not get a restriction list update. Given how Mushoku Tensei has been in Springfest and how it's been proved to be really strong in Japanese as well, the fact it's got a restriction list in Japanese now, the fact they didn't touch it in English really, really surprises me. I think maybe they are waiting for individual format and results for that. They could get results from the shop challenges. They'll get results from BRO. So maybe they're waiting for that and they'll do an announcement after Bro regarding a restriction list update. But I don't know. I think Mushoku Tensei needed hitting, potentially Hololive needed hitting, potentially Bang Dream needed hitting, and nothing got hit. I am very surprised. And honestly, if it doesn't get an update after Bro, I don't know. I think the restriction list becomes as it was a momentary panic at the time and that's it. And I'm not sure whether Bushiroad are actually properly looking at the data, listening to the community, listening to judges who are talking about the sets that are going on. They just aren't considering an update. And I hope that's not the case. I really, really, really hope that's not the case. But if it is, I don't know how that's going to impact the game, especially with the likes of Danmachi coming to English, Quince 2, especially after Bro. You know, that was very scary in the Japanese format. I got hit very quick once it got started getting results. I think if Quince 2 doesn't get an update after, say, BCS, I will be incredibly surprised. But I think that's all that's to be said. I think Matt did a great job given what he had, but it just came across as rushed. It didn't come across as hyped or as polished as the spring conference. And I think Weiss Schwarz got ignored a little bit. I feel that it didn't get the recognition it deserves, given that it is competing with, and in some cases beating, Vanguard in terms of sales. That's what amazes me. I am amazed that with Weiss Schwarz doing as well as it has been doing, especially since the release of Hololive, why on earth are they still treating it as Bushiroad's younger brother? I genuinely, maybe I'm biased because I prefer Weiss Schwarz and I don't play Vanguard, but it does feel like Vanguard gets a better attention, a better spotlight, and more attention than Weiss Schwarz. And I don't think that's okay. But that's my thoughts. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, let me know on Twitter, let me know on Facebook, let me know on my Discord channel. What do you think about the conference? What do you think they could have done differently? What do you think they did correctly? Again, all of this feedback I'm giving is from my heart, in the sense of, I love this game. I love the guys that work for the game and work for the company, and they do great work for the company. And I genuinely love this game from the bottom of my heart. So all the stuff that I'm saying is I'm trying to be constructive. I'm trying to offer options as to how we can improve things going forward. I hope they're listening to, but we'll see. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video. If you did enjoy it, let me know. And again, check out my other social medias on Twitch, Discord, Twitter, and Patreon. Links are all in the description below. But thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!